There was lots of drama out in California for the Turkey Night Grand Prix at Ventura Speedway. JJ Yeley had some very strong words for David Gasper after Gasper did a slide job that went wrong. His right rear ended up making contact with JJ Yeley, sent him into the wall, ended his night with just 6 laps to go, I think, while Yeley was running in the 5th position. Yeley then proceeded to throw his steering wheel at David Gasper, not just once, but twice. Then, after the race, Yeley ran him down into the pit area where there was a slight confrontation. He has since issued an apology for some bad or dirty language that he used during his interview with Flow Racing, where he threatened to beat the crap out of David Gasper. So let's get into this right here. Obviously give you a brief summary about what happened. But so as I said, with 6 laps to go in the feature race for the USCS non-wing sprints during the Turkey Night Grand Prix feature, David Gasper did this slide job on JJ Yeley, gets him in the, he uses his right rear to hit Yeley's car and then sends him flying into the wall. Let's take a look at it right here in slow motion. So that's Gasper in the blue car. Yeley's on the outside, just clearly uses Yeley to make the turn, hits him, and sends him into the wall. Going to get another look at it in slow-mo. I mean, clearly just uses up Yeley's car and smashes him into the wall. Complete and utter junked car, which we'll get to in a little bit. So, Yeley exited his vehicle with steering wheel in hand and chucked it at Gasper. Let's take a look at this right here. This is Flow Racing on X.
5 to go. Oh, Yeley just got fed the right rear into turns 1 and 2, hard into the concrete. Keeps it up right in the caution lights come on. David Gasper in the 18 with the all-you-can-eat Hoosier buffet to JJ Yeley. He has.
Did you see? He was like, wait, I have something to do here with the track official. He's like, I have something to do here. I just love it. He just sticks his hand up. The track official's like, okay, I see what you're up to.
Out of the car.
Calls his shot like Babe Ruth, chucks it, makes contact, and the crowd goes wild. You can hear those cheers there. But he wasn't done there. Watch this.
Perfect form, solid landing. Steering wheel toss, gold medal to JJ Yeley.
The track officials are like, take another shot. Yeley's like, thank you very much. I think I will.
Just wondering if he's not done. He might be going for round 2 here. Overshot her that time a little bit.
And now the track official's like, you need to get out of here.
Man, what a run for Yeley. Drake York down to the infield. See if we can catch up with Yeley here in just a moment.
So just to be clear, there is going to be some strong language in this interview.
Well, we've caught it with JJ Yeley. I think it's safe to say very frustrated there. You made it known twice there on David Gasper. What happened from your vantage point down here in turn number 1?
Yesterday we spun out or I got in a wreck. He hit me head on, wide open, never lifted. And then right there, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. I mean, we're running 5th. There's 10 laps to go. Just threw a dive bomb in there and wrecked me. So, he's rookie of the year, but someone needs to beat the shit out of him. So if they don't stop me, I'll be the first one to fucking do it.
All right, I think we know.
So there you go. And it looks like he was going to follow through with that because after the race concluded, Yeley literally sprints from the infield into the pit area to confront Gasper. Here we go.
Grab his neck and twist it.
So you can see track officials are there, and now the Gasper's team clearly sees what's going on. Gasper is out of the car, helmet's still on, and they're kind of like they've got a posse here and are going to confront Yeley.
Aw, dang it, that was it. All right, well,
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
So obviously there were some words being exchanged there. You could see that Yeley kind of turned around and was shouting back at them. And Gasper's team was coming over trying to kind of confront him. But track officials obviously kept the two teams apart right there. We did get some comments from Gasper following the race as well. This is what he told Flow Racing. He says, I was just trying to keep my momentum around the top, and he was around the bottom, just trying to get runs into the corner, and then he'd get me through with it so far around. I don't really know what he was trying to say there. It didn't really make any sense. He then said this, he just lane changed. It was just a racing deal. It's unfortunate that that happened. He came up and I went to go underneath him, so I didn't just drill him in the back and put him in the wall. Unfortunately, I think either way it would have happened. So yeah, if it was my fault, sorry about that. And on to the next one. When asked what Yeley said to him during that little confrontation there in the pits after the race, he said this, he tried to, I'm willing to talk to him if he comes on over and keeps his cool. I'll have a conversation with him. Until then, Turkey Night was eventful for sure, and we'll be ready for next season. There's a brief clip of that right here. We can just listen to it.
Yeah, he just lane changed. I mean, it was just a racing deal. Yeah, it's unfortunate that happened. You know, he came up, and I went to go to underneath him, so I, didn't just drill him in the back and put him in the wall. And unfortunately, I think either way it would have happened. So
I don't really know how physics work in his mind, but based on that other shot that we saw, he was clearly underneath of him and literally just didn't give him space and ran him over, used him up through the corner. Didn't look like there was anything about hitting him in the back or anything like that. So Yeley did issue an apology for his language over on X. He wrote this, my apologies to all watching Flow Racing this evening. I was a little upset. My language was a little dirty, but here is the end result for someone else's stupidity. So clearly, obviously, still very frustrated with with David here. So there you can see the damage to his car. And then he also noted the car was junked and would be going straight to the dumpster in another response here to this guy, Sir Loin of Beef, who was sarcastic alert, should buff right out. So that is what happened last night over there at Ventura out in California. JJ Yeley obviously not happy with how he was raced, especially with 6 laps to go. He had moved up into 5th position, had a really strong run, and was completely and utterly just taken out, wrecked by David Gasper there. I think JJ Yeley might be banking this one for the future. So David Gasper will probably be looking over his shoulder next time he sees JJ Yeley pull into the same track that he's at. So definitely something I think we should be looking for or looking out for moving forward. But let me know what you guys make of what JJ Yeley had to say here and his apology. Let me know in the comments below.